It's time for you to come clean, Aiden. How do you know the Tiger and Cyrus Shaw? Aiden's heart skipped a beat. Why is Ava asking me this? Has she figured out my true identity? He sat up in Ava's bed and rubbed the sleep out of his eyes. He never knew what to expect from her, but especially not this, and especially not this early in the morning. Like I told you many times before, my father used to work for them. That's how I got the senior manager job at SafeTech, Aiden explained. Ava looked him up and down suspiciously. Did you mention anything to the Tiger about me? I might have mentioned something. Why? Aiden wasn't sure where this line of questioning was going. I have a meeting today at Powerhouse PR. They specifically asked to meet with me. They said that if I can manage StoneCo instead of Shane, the deal that they canceled is back on the table. Ava, that's great. Aiden let out a sigh of relief. So that's why she's asking me all of these questions, he thought. And it's probably why she let me sleep in her bed last night, too. She's finally starting to realize that I'm helping her. Just one little thing is still troubling me about this whole thing, Ava continued, snapping Aiden back to the present. Why would the Tiger listen to you? And why would Cyrus put a delivery boy in charge of one of their companies? It doesn't add up. I just pointed out to them that you're the right person for the job, Aiden replied nonchalantly. You're the one with the qualifications. Besides, you can't blame them for not wanting to work with Shane. Who would? All I did was give them a nudge in the right direction. Ava squinted her eyes. You might be telling the truth. Still, there's something fishy about this whole thing, and I'm going to find out what it is. Before Aiden could respond, Ava got up and left the room. As soon as she was gone, Aiden's brows knitted with concern. With Ava watching my every move, it's not going to be easy to keep her in the dark for long. She's going to figure out that I'm the Tiger, and I need to find out who the spy is in the Tiger group before she does. By the time Aiden got dressed and came downstairs for breakfast, the Stone family was almost finished eating. Sandra was giving a pep talk to Ava. If anyone can convince the Tiger to make this deal with StoneCo, it's you. Harvey nodded. Your mother's right, Ava. We need you to persuade them. If you can't, the deal will fall through, and we'll lose out on millions of dollars. You're our last chance. I won't return without a signed contract, Ava stated firmly, folding her arms over her chest. Her confidence immediately earned Harvey's approval. Spoken like a true Stone. You may have what it takes to be CEO after all. Aiden smiled to himself as he sipped his coffee. There's nothing more satisfying than watching a good plan come together, he thought. As soon as Aiden finished breakfast, he jumped in his car and headed to work. On the way, he pulled out the cell phone he used exclusively for Tiger Group business and called Rachel. Good morning, Shaw Industries. Rachel speaking. How can I help you? Rachel, this is the Tiger, he said, disguising his voice. Yes, hello. How can I help you, sir? She stammered. Ava Stone is on her way to Powerhouse PR this morning to discuss our contract with StoneCo. Rachel was quiet for a moment. But, sir, I thought you told me to cancel the contract. I did, but now I want you to uncancel it, Aiden stated firmly. Did you say uncancel, sir? Yes, the deal is back on the table, but only on one condition. And what might that be, sir? Rachel replied nervously. We can only agree to the deal if Ava Stone remains in charge of StoneCo for the duration of the entire contract. It has to be her, no one else. Especially not Shane Stone. Understood, sir. I'll make sure this language is added to the contract. Can I help you with anything else? That's all, Rachel. Goodbye. Aiden hung up the phone and chuckled to himself. Best to keep her busy while I figure out if she's the spy. He put both hands on the wheel and stepped on the gas, zooming past the other cars on the freeway. A short time later, Aiden arrived at SafeTech. On his way into the building, he noticed several big trucks pulled up to the loading dock, unloading cargo. As soon as he sat down at his desk, he called Tina to his office. "Good morning, sir," she said cheerfully as she walked in. "Hello, Tina. I saw some big trucks outside on my way in. Did the materials we ordered already arrive?" Tina nodded. "Yes, sir. Everything is proceeding according to schedule. Oh, and speaking of ordering materials, I almost forgot to give you this back." She reached into her pocket and pulled out the Tiger Group card Aiden had given her a few days ago. "I forgot about that card," Aiden realized. "Compared to the new card that Maximilian gave me, that one seems like pocket change to me now. Investing my own money to save SafeTech was a good call. There's plenty more where that came from. Thanks, Tina. Good work. What else do we have on the agenda for today?" Tina began scrolling through the tablet in her hand. "Let's see. You have a meeting with your new accountant this afternoon, and you also wanted me to remind you to schedule a visit to the factory when the shipment arrived." "Ah, yes, that's right." Aiden leaned back in his chair and steepled his fingers. "When do we need to deliver the new products by?" "Next Wednesday, sir." "I see. Then I'll visit the factory right away. I'll need to light a fire under their asses if we're going to get this shipment out in time." "That's a great idea, sir," Tina replied. "Are you 100% sure the order will be ready by Wednesday?" Aiden asked the production manager as they toured the factory floor. He raised his voice to be heard over the hum of the equipment. The production manager nodded. "It'll be very difficult, sir, but as you can see, our team is working around the clock to meet the deadline." Aiden scanned the room. The factory bustled with employees scrambling as fast as they could to unpack the boxes and assemble the materials that had just been delivered. "I don't think they can work any faster," Aiden thought. "But I don't want them to burn out. What they need is an incentive. If you succeed, then there will be bonuses for you and the entire team," Aiden promised. "But remember, there can't be any compromises on the quality of our products." The production manager's eyes lit up. "Thank you, sir. The team will be very excited to hear this. Don't worry, the order will be ready on time. And I'll personally ensure that everything lives up to SafeTech's high standards." As the production manager said this, Aiden's phone buzzed in his pocket. "Excuse me for a moment. I have to take this." Aiden stepped away to check his text messages. There was an urgent message from Tina. "Please come back to your office right away, sir. We have a situation." "I'm on my way," he replied. What is it now? Aiden wondered. I guess there's only one way to find out. When Aiden got back upstairs, he headed directly to Tina's desk. All right, Tina, I'm back. What seems to be the problem? There's a woman in your office, sir, Tina replied anxiously. I told her to wait out here, but she wouldn't listen. She seems very upset. Did she give you her name? Aiden asked. No, sir. She barely even looked at me. Don't worry, Tina. Thanks for letting me know. I'll handle this from here, Aiden assured her. As he walked into his office, he saw a woman sitting in one of the chairs that faced his desk. Even before she turned around, he recognized her immediately. Ava, what are you doing here? As soon as Ava heard Aiden's voice, she jumped out of the chair and whirled around to face him. What do you think I'm doing here? Aiden could feel sweat forming on his brow. Oh no. Did she find out that I'm the tiger? There's no way she could have figured it out this quickly. Or could she? It never pays to underestimate Ava. I really have no idea, he replied calmly. Let's just sit down and talk this through like two normal adults. There's nothing to talk about, Ava hissed. These photos already tell me everything I need to know. She shoved her phone toward his face. As soon as Aiden saw the screen, he felt the ground spinning beneath him. Seriously, Aiden? Have you no shame? Ava snarled as she took a step toward him. Aiden backed away, holding his hands up in front of his body. Ava, please, give me a chance to explain. It's not what it looks like. Why is Ava so upset with Aiden? What's in the photograph that Ava showed him? Is Rachel Dominic's spy?
Wait, that's not the end. You've just had a free taste. Now get the full story on the Pocket FM app, link in description. Check out our next video and playlist, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.